Good morning. So it's very early and I'm barely awake, but I've come out, I've already started, so let me show you what I've been doing. Let me flip this camera. So last night, firstly I mounted our petrol pump, got piping looking alright, and then downstairs the piping is done. I haven't done the wiring because it isn't starting anymore, or at least it is starting but it's idling very rough. So I've taken off the carb. I have no idea what's happening in there. I don't know these Weber carbs, so we're busy learning that. So right now I just want to label all the wires, the spark plug wires, and then I want to take the dizzy off and play with that. But there's very little space and very little going on, as you can see. So I'm gonna off camera just take these wires off, label them so I know where they go, and then when I've got something out I'll get back to you. Okay, so we got the dizzy back. I pulled the spark plugs. We've got one dead spark plug, so I'll put some photos on there. They all looked horrible, so I'm gonna be replacing them. I'll go out just now to go get. What else? I took the carb out, took the carb apart, cleaned it out. I've got some photos as well that I'll put on there. I have no idea how it works, so I took it out, cleaned it, and put it back where I found it. Some of the screws were a bit loose that looked like they shouldn't be loose, so I just tightened them up. And then the car did just start, and I gave it some gas and it idled, but for 10 seconds it idled nicely and it died again. So now the battery's dead, the battery's on charge, so when the battery's done charging we'll get back to that. The other thing is, let me show you. The other thing is that this bracket someone made for the alternator, and the alternator's been eating into the water pipe. So I've got on a shorter belt, 20 mil shorter. No idea what's supposed to be on there, but I'm gonna be replacing that bracket with a brand new homemade one, and then pull the alternator just a bit closer, and then it should do its thing right without eating into any pipes. So yeah, that's where we are at the moment. My hands are very dirty. I need to probably take a bath and get ready for the day sometime, get a haircut, and then after that I'll be back with you guys. Okay, so I got the dizzy out. The points still look good, they don't look burnt. And then this condenser, I'm sure there's no problem, but I do have a brand new one that I bought like 2 or 3 years ago for a different project, which was also the last project. So I'll use that, put it on for no reason. The rotator still looks good. I'll just clean it up a bit, and then the cap, all the bits on the cap still look good, so I'll just clean that up as well, and then we'll see from there. So if you do ever decide to own a Renault 5, I'll clean that up. There's a bracket, this bracket that sits behind here to hold the dizzy in place, with a little 11 mil nut on, and it's horrible to try and get off. So yeah, that sucked. Alright, we've got the new spark plugs in, brand new NGK spark plugs. Let's see. Starts up. Look at that. Look at that. What? So the car starts. I don't know what I did right, but it's got the new spark plugs. The carb is set good. I'm happy with how it's set. And then I've put our petrol pump switch in. It's on, it's running. The car starts with ease. Starts with ease. Idles nicely, it's running nicely. Now I heard that you can put brake fluid in the engine, into the carb. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me. You can put brake fluid in the carb, and that's going to to clean out the engine, carbon buildup and all that lack of stuff. So it's scary, but let's do it. I have no idea how much to put, so let's put that much, see what happens. Start her up. Got an exhaust leak, I see. So this smoke out front, the exhaust runs in here. There's an exhaust box in here which I see is leaking, and then this is supposed to be cleaning the engine now. Maybe I should just take the car outside. So I'm done with the car engine wise. It's running good. I put the brake fluid in, it worked through. It sounds good, it runs good. So we came out to a park here to show you a bit more about the car. So let's turn the camera around and have a look. Just look at that angle. What a beaut. What a beaut. Okay, let's have a walk around. It's got some dings and some knocks and no issues though. Bit of rust there, and someone tried to paint it with a paintbrush, it looks like, or spot putty. Not completely sure what happened there. It's got this very badass double exhaust, which obviously means it's fast. Some more rust on the door. I've popped this open already. So here we can see it's actually got an engine. It's a 1.3 liter 1981 model, 1.3 liter. It's got a Weaver carb on, which is now running perfectly. It's got very, very cool duct tape racing stripes, as you can see. Awesome stuff. Cool little spotlights that are not even plugged in and needs to come off because it's horrible. So that's our walk around. You can fit the whole family. It's got back seats. The back seats come down. I would show you the boot, but it's full of parts and tools and so on. And we get in the boss's seat here. Fuel pump on. Quick and easy. So the clocks are not working. I have no idea why. But she moves. She runs and drives. She's alive.